homies chatting. The podcast THC2.
Kind of crazy how hot it is.
Can you let me ask you,
Like,
just two homies
mildly
chatting?
uncomfortably hot. Like,
Dude.
I mean, Vegas, bro.
Hold on,
I've been
hold on,
uncomfortably
hold on.
hot.
Hold on. Do I want to record to the cloud or to the computer?
Probably, I don't know. I think mine goes to the computer because I don't know much about the cloud. So,
I'm going to choose the cloud.
Got it.
And here's
Okay.
why. Because I just spent 30 minutes waiting on an update here from this old guy that doesn't even meet the requirements for Windows 11. So it's probably time for an upgrade on the CPU side of things over here. But
maybe our Dell sponsorship will hook us up with more Intel Core i5 V Pro 8th gen computers.
maybe, yeah. I mean, I didn't know we had that deal. I was kind of looking at them new MacBooks, man. That's pretty slim.
You know, I will say this, bro, as somebody who owns multiple, like, and when I say multiple, I ain't bougie, all right? Like, I own a MacBook that I bought in like 2009 that works just fine now. It takes a while to kick up, you know? You don't just hop in a 1992 Chevy Cavalier and then, you know, hit reverse right away. You let that bitch warm up.
I'm the same way.
But I got a MacBook Air that I bought a couple years back, which I wouldn't recommend the MacBook Air if I were to like go about it again. Like I just did it because it was like a deal. I was like, oh, that's actually like not bad. My old MacBooks, but I would always recommend a MacBook Pro. I think they're fantastic computers.
Yeah, I think one's in my near future. I'm almost certain, to be completely honest with you. But, you know,
Golf content's way better on Mac, you know? I don't know if that's true.
most of a lot of like the editing and stuff is just, I'm an Apple guy. I make those beats that you be hearing occasionally on the introduction. I make them on an iPad. And I've tried to use software on the old CPU there, the Windows platform, and it's cool. But
Yeah,
I'll tell you
it's
what,
a little frustrating.
It's just easier with Apple, so that's why I use it.
That's positive though, you know. You like in sync with Justin Timberlake, you know, all your products together.
It's really nice. They
Yeah.
sync up really well. I could edit on any device, but you can do that on all of them now. That's not exclusive. That is not an exclusive thing anymore.
No, but I mean, it is a little nicer than like, you know, going through and like having like you know, Android phone with a Mac computer or vice versa. You know, the worlds don't collide very well. But you know what is exclusive, Kenny? I got something hot. Start off this fresh episode of Two Homies Chatting. You know, it's scorching outside. I got a P&W, right? Made in the P&W, served ice cold. Sometimes these, brewed by Patco Brands in Hood River, Oregon.
Hood
Solid.
River.
Distributed by a company based in Kirkland. If anybody knows where I'm going with this, I'm bringing out a little specialty where you have to have a membership. So there is some exclusivity to this beverage. The Kirkland signature hard seltzer black
Get the fuck out of here.
cherry.
Get out of here with that Costco
Let me holla-
shit. Get
holla
out
at
of here.
A 24 pack
Outta
for the
here.
price of
This
12.
Oh my lord.
Let's go.
Why not?
Let's go.
Them dudes at the Kirkland, at the Costco, why not? Somebody's like, yo,
Their
you
golf
should
balls create drama. Let's
That's
go.
true. I find a lot in the bushes, so I know who's been shopping there. But ooh, that looks nice. That looks like a seltzer. That's good. It has been hot. It was 101 in Utah today. Melting, dude, melting. So I'm gonna join you with some refreshments. And this is
I was a little parched.
This is from Uinta. This is a special treat for me. I don't know about you, but I am a limeade guy. I love to get myself a limeade guy, or maybe a cherry limeade. So I'm gonna go with the Westwater from Uinta. Cherry lime hard limeade.
That says I love it. I love that.
It pops still. It's hot.
They all make the same sound.
I'm a beer guy, but that looks nice.
You see, this is the thing too. It's like, I'm not a massive. I'm not like a seltzer. I like seltzer, but I like seltzer when, to your point, it's 101 degrees. We have peak time rebates today, right? So like, it's hot if they kicking it back for you not using energy. So you sweating, you out at Naked Falls hanging out, you kicking it, you on the course. You want something refreshing. Oh, that's not saying beer's not refreshing, but maybe not the situation, maybe.
The only thing this is missing right now is some frozen fruit for ice. That would just this one
pop it up.
But shout out, speaking of energy, shout out to Uinta. 100% renewable energy wind and solar at their brewery. I've been there. I've eaten at the Nomad Eatery there. Delicious eats. Okay. I've been in there. And some vendors came into town. They're like, let's go have lunch. I'm like, let's go to the brewery then. And I was the only one. I was the only one that had a beer, but I had a beer. It was delicious too.
Did they order a whiskey at they come in and order a whiskey at a brewery?
I don't think they had whiskey. There's a line there in the Utah liquor laws where like you can easily get a beer license, but if you're gonna put hard alcohol out there, there's like it's like it takes more. I don't understand it all, but apparently it's hard.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, you got to pray for it or something like that. I don't know how it works. That's just what I heard. You got to know the right folk to get where you want to go. It's good though. I love that local companies do this stuff. I got something on deck here. A fan of the show, a partner of the show, ready to go. I got a little mix, but it's all about refreshing. It's hot. It's fucking hot. Ooh, nice Park City glass. I got the homie hit me up and he was like, "Hey man, I'm looking at playing 9 holes tomorrow at 11:30," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't know if I'm gonna go out at 11:30. It's hot." Like,
you're fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go range. I think I'm gonna rock a range session tomorrow, early morning, like 8 a.m. I'm not bouncing off this podcast like I did the last podcast where I'm gonna go rock 18 holes at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm sleeping in.
Yo, shout outs to the Grint. If you're looking for a way to get a handicap and track your scores and stats, try the Grint app. Download it now. I followed yours. I woke up and I got your notification that you were just seven over, like at 17. I was like, my man's out there fucking throwing darts. I got fired up about that.
Now I will say, okay, first, it helps that I play that course already once a week, right? Like, and I it's always 9 holes league night. By the way, in the second round, in the semis, one more win, baby.
Congrats.
We in the money. One more win, we in the money.
Shout out Wolf Dogs.
But like, dude, I was nails. Like, I went there with the strategy though, and like afterwards, Pops called. First, I'd like to say Devery got one video the whole time. It was on 18, and I literally lipped out the hole for 79. Like, it went, like the golf gods were like, not today. You're gonna get 80, but you're not breaking. keep
Not
grinding,
breaking
young
80.
fella.
Keep
That's
grinding. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
It's good
That's
message.
because
Good message for you. It's
yeah,
good.
like literally just, and you see it in the video, bro. Like you see the
Nice.
ball just like literally rim out. I'm like, oh my god, motherfucker. So it was kind of bittersweet because she was like, you should be excited. That's like your best round, and I'm like, yeah, but I just missed 79, like literally by centimeters, like it just. But it was good, dude. I felt great. I diversified my bag a little bit. I'm out, just kind of doing shit,
Yeah,
So
you
it's
active,
nice.
man. You out there, you tank topping, you living that Portland heat, drinking that Kirkland seltzer. Dude, you're living your best life, man. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, the Kirkland Seltzer is the precipice of success.
It's exclusive, so I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it, never had it. I don't think I'll ever have it. I mean,
Oh man,
I'm just
I
not
gotta
in the-
say,
I'm not in the club. That's all I
shout
gotta
out to
say.
Costco. Rock the Costco trip today, bro. I went and they got this fresh queso that's like in the fridge section. It's like this, but it's all good. Oh, it's good, bro. I can't help it, man. I'm addicted to Costco. I blame Doug. I blame Doug.
I like queso.
Yeah, you just don't like. We battled this in episode 27, episode 15, episode 33, episode 49.
49, 56, and 58.
Yeah, so we've had this discussion before, but I'm telling you, if you can find that gap zone, bro, possibly life. I know you, and you're like me. We're like, we go to Costco. Like, here's the thing about Costco, right? Real quick, just hot take. I got a couple hot takes tonight for you.
All right.
But like, when you see like a nice $5 off, and you're looking at it, and you're like, oh, that's 2 camping tumblers for $9.99, but it used to be $14.99. That's not bad. Those are some cool colors. Like, it's the other things. It's not just the food, but it's like the gadgets.
Yeah.
The other shit they sell. Like the Pendleton zip up blanket that you can go and take and let your dog lay on. And shit like that. The other stuff. So
5 gallons. Of
that's where they
toothpaste.
really get me. Yeah, but it's like,
I'll never buy
I pay
toothpaste
$10
again.
now. Bro, I just bought toilet paper today. Ask me the last time I bought toilet paper.
When was the last time you bought toilet paper, Trace?
Like 3 months ago.
It's pretty good, I guess.
So right now, how much is like a 10 roll pack? What's a 10 roll pack? In this market, what's that, like $15.49?
10? I don't think they come in 10s. It's usually
Do they
like,
sell them? What about the
like
big Charmans?
12, 24,
12.
70, 72.
What's the 12? What's the 12 box right now? What's that?
$10.
$10? Okay. So I pay like $18.99. I think I get like a lot. 32 rolls.
I bought a 72 roll pack for $24.99 the other day.
Damn, where'd you get that at?
The Smiths.
At the Crocs?
Yeah.
That's a lot of TP, bro. But you got a lot of butts. We're just one butt shy of you, so I understand.
I sorry, let's stat correct that. That's only 36, but it's the equivalent of 72 rolls, is what they said.
Yeah, so what you're getting 36 rolls for how much?
$25.
So I get it for like $18.99.
Yeah, all right. So you get $7 a better deal there.
But I have to pay the one-time $60 membership.
That's fair. I mean, if you frequent
Annual fee. Annual fee.
If you frequent it, it's worth it, like
Oh, you get it back in like 3 trips for sure. I just feel like this is what we're gonna do. All right, just next time I'm in town, we'll go to Costco. No, me and you, let's go. I want to take you in there. Swing the irons there, Kenny. Costco said Kirkland out there slinging irons, selling putters.
Selling putters. They got the Kirkland putter, huh?
Yo, with the Super Stroke grip. I think it's 119 right now. But then you get to access Costco.com. Shout out to Costco. Sponsor the show. Got my Costco receipt right here. Boom. Costco. Shout out. Kirkland.
A receipt doesn't mean they sponsor the show.
Oh.
Just say that's different.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Like I said, it's exclusive. I don't know anything about it.
It is pretty sick. Your setup is sick, bro. Look at that.
I had to show you. I got golf on either
So
side
much
of you
golf.
right now here, and it's not that I'm not paying attention to you. It's just now I have to follow 2 tours, and it's difficult, man. And so I'm watching the Rocket Mortgage replay of round 2. Zalatoris is out here throwing darts. I saw homie in a flower funny shirt, hit a hole in one. That was fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then you can watch the replay of the Live there at Trump National in Jersey. It's probably
At
not.
Bedminster, right?
Yeah, that's probably not far from your folks, right?
I think it's like 5 hours. I think I
That's
looked it
far
up.
as fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I
Yeah,
don't
I
think.
think because it's like it's more closer up towards New York area, like very
just-
north New Jersey,
It's just
and they're
you
like
know,
the southest.
as a fan, I feel a little bit like a child in a divorce situation because now I've got to watch two tours.
Christmases.
I've got 2
It's
tours
2
to follow
Christmases.
now. I got favorite players on each, and now it's like it's too much for me. I can barely keep up with the one. Let's be honest. I don't have a lot of free time. I work and I'm a dad. There's you know, I try to play golf, and so trying to watch golf. You know, I get it done. Don't worry, but it's difficult.
Yeah, it's
a
complicated.
challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge that I face.
Yeah.
That a lot of us face, I'm sure. But I don't know, man. I just, you know, on the whole situation, I got to say, just live and let live. And
I like that.
let's just watch them play some golf. Henrik Stenson's in the lead after the first day of the live
In
event.
the live event, yeah, he just joined this week too, right?
Yeah, and they lost his Ryder Cup captainship. So,
Yeah, see, like I think that's silly. I think that shit is silly. That's all. Like, I mean, we've talked about it. We beat this shit down.
Maybe-
I just think that shit is silly because what does him going to that tour justify his golf game? Like financially, if they're fine, you know, like I like what Zalatoris said though. Your boy, Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore's caddy.
yeah,
He was
homie.
like, if you gave me all the money in the world today, I'd still be golfing tomorrow. Like, that's my only beef with it. It's like, why is Henrik Stenson being punished for being like? It's almost like he's being fired for
Well, you know why, right? You know why, right?
dirty
Like,
money. It's just dirty
It's
money.
because of where the money is coming from and the people who
Yeah.
are previously paying and funding these individuals' careers have some moral stance to take against that, which I like Charles Barkley's comment he made where he's like, anybody that's taking money from anywhere is probably going to be taking it from a source that they'd prefer not to, but it's all
it's
dirty.
all dirty.
It's all
It's all
dirty.
dirty.
So shout
What
out
do you
to
think?
Chuck.
Everybody
And
that's been
that.
supporting the Washington Commanders and the scumbag Dan Snyder and all the dirty
Whatever.
shit he's been doing. You know, like it
But
don't
that
matter.
means
I'm
that
with you.
means it's okay if Deshaun Watson plays football this year, right?
No. First, real quick, let me shout out to our brothers at Widmer.
Always.
I know it's been a minute, but I'm repping some Square Mile cider raspberry lemonade on the show today.
keeping it light.
Real cool, Kenny. No. Deshaun Watson has to pay. Like,
If it comes back and they waive everything and nobody finds him guilty of anything, he has to pay. But like these guys can take Saudi Arabian slave money, oil, dirty money, and that's okay. All I'm saying is we draw funny lines here sometimes, and if they don't suspend him any games, You better watch out for number 4.
How about this? How
And-
about you bring up a good point? Maybe the NFL suspends him and Deshaun Watson goes to the Canadian Football League where he can play and represent that dirty money because Canada doesn't care as much as the media's image of the NFL in America. How about that? What if we do that? Or how about Deshaun Watson joins the XFL because that's extreme and he lives a fairly extreme lifestyle so he can play those games with the XFL similar to the Live Tour type of deal. What do you think?
Sure.
Can we do that?
It sounds fair. Sounds
My
like
only
it
beef
sounds
is-
like apples to apples there for sure.
Yeah, like that's the same thing, right?
Same thing.
Right? He got to leave to go. You did something. I don't know how it works, but like, yo,
I don't know, man.
what about the moral guilt? Like that's where I'm at. Like,
As a fan, I feel it. I want to be a fan of his, but like, it shouldn't I cancel him? I guess or whatever. But like,
I
they've
don't know about
thrown
that,
out
but,
most everything. There's just 4 cases that they haven't yet that they're deliberating, and on like
that he
I think
can't
they're gonna-
financially procure.
maybe, yeah, but like
Yeah.
whatever. Like they're just, I don't know.
Here's the thing, right?
It's just
Like,
interesting. We just draw funny lines, and I'm not
We
going to
do.
draw any lines. I'm going to move from you went to Westwater Limeade to you went to Westwater Limeade right now. This one's just classic Limeade, and I'm going to let you.
just classic one.
I'm just going to let you listen to it pop.
Ooh. Holla.
It's hot.
Can you hear it now?
It's hot. It's refreshing. I love it.
All right, dude. First, I'm so glad you brought up your boy Deshaun. All right, because training camp started this week, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing for us as host of the Two Homie Chatting podcast. As we love football, we love golf. Clearly, we love beers. And we love randomly talking about other shit that evolves throughout our conversations. But as the NFL kicks up, you know, a lot of Mac Jones action, holla. But, you know, I'm glad you bring it up, bro. Because, you know, we're right around the corner. We got fantasy football season coming, right? Right around the corner. We got, we're what? Starting Monday. We're like 39 days away or whatever from.
Yeah, I mean,
kickoff.
preseason games start August 12th.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks from now. So
I'm pretty pumped. Like, I'm pumped at what I'm seeing at camp. But
yeah.
I'm looking at it, but there's a lot of noise that the Browns might be out there getting Jimmy Garoppolo, that they might be the only team in NFL spending like $80 million on one position this year. Like,
in their defense, it's like it's a position of interest that, like, for God's sake, you got to get somebody in there that can do this. Because honestly, if you look around everywhere else on the roster, there's not a lot of holes, man. There's not a lot of holes. Like it looks pretty good, and
You think
there's
you
a
guys
lot
will be
of
solid
there's a
this
lot
year?
of noise, but it's all outside. So I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah.
I think we're gonna win games no matter who's taking snaps. I think
you
if
think
Deshaun
you
Watson
guys
plays,
are at that skill level now?
I think
You
so.
think you're at that, like, you think that the Cleveland Browns, Kenny, all right, the Cleveland Browns, an organization that is as infamous as any organization in the history of the National Football League, right? When you think of football, I think of the Cleveland Browns. Do you guys think that you guys have maturated to that level to where you can just win games regardless if Jacoby Brissett's taking snaps or Jimmy Garoppolo?
This limeade is delicious, by the way. Highly recommend it from Westwater. And yeah, maybe, yeah. There's been some better decisions made recently. Defense is going to be strong. There's skill players everywhere. Backfield is going to
athletes.
be good. All pro on the line. Both sides of the ball.
Yeah, your running backs are definitely
Maybe
Nick
the
Chubb is a
best
fantasy
preseason
guy.
duo. Like, come on. Like, they're both healthy.
Preseason, dog? We talking preseason?
It's happening now.
Not
Like, we can
not
we
a
can start
game.
projecting. We can start projecting things.
Okay, here's a projection. All right, if I'm
Don't
Dallas,
project on me, bro.
I'm a little worried if I'm Dallas. Okay,
Yeah.
right? Because like your only highlight is a wide receiver that nobody's ever heard of before, and that's the only thing that's ever. They talk about all sorts of stuff. Carolina, Baker Mayfield's first snap, intercepted. Right? Like talk about it's like Aaron Rodgers out there. I don't know if anybody saw Aaron Rodgers roll up as Nicolas Cage from Con Air, but it was pretty badass.
That's silly.
I grow more fond of Aaron Rodgers. He's
it.
kind of like Kobe Bryant to me. Like, didn't really like him in his youthful years, but then as he's kind of grumpy old manned it a little bit over the last couple, I'm like, my kind of guy. My kind of guy. You got Tom Brady slinging it to Julio Jones. What do you think of that?
That'll be fun. There's a lot of people to catch passes from an old guy there in Tampa.
Bruh, he's the highest rated quarterback in Madden.
New tight end, right? Kyle Rudolph.
Did they? Yeah, they just signed him, right? Because they lost somebody.
Gronkowski's retired again.
But yeah, I thought they lost like OJ Howard or Cameron Brate too, one of them. But I could be wrong.
Maybe both of them.
Marcus Mariota announced starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. That's big for the Oregon people out here.
That's interesting. Why is that big? Oh, because of the Oregon connection.
Yeah. You went to the Ducks. Man, I'm pretty fired up. The more football things happen, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's get back.
It's time. Yeah, it's time.
I got my Sunday ticket request.
Oh, I need to get on that. It's time to switch TV providers. Probably. For me, at least. I don't know about you. But you got Sunday ticket already, so you're obviously.
Well, we got it because Devery's
right?
Devery's in college, so it's you get a discount. It's 4 payments of $29 if you have a college email address, but it's one login. Like I can't share it with anybody or anything like that. But just wait, man. I think they're gonna make I think Amazon eventually is gonna buy fucking Sunday ticket. Like Amazon or ESPN, where like you buy the subscription to see it, but I mean somebody's got to turn it into a streaming because there's no way DirecTV's the only thing that is making DirecTV survive right now is Sunday ticket. I think it's up for sale. So pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's up for sale for like $3 billion.
The rights to Sunday ticket to stream that.
Yeah, I mean, like
you'd be silly not to. If you were Amazon, you'd be silly not to take that up.
Yeah, let me see.
You could turn that around so fast. I'd sign up tomorrow. They'd be like $500. I'd be like, okay, I guess.
Oh, they're saying Apple might be is still the front runner for
even better. I can stream it on my new MacBook.
So they're going to offer like an NFL Plus, and then there's an NFL Premium subscription, and then Apple Plus NFL Sunday is planning to shell out billions. Yeah, to me, and Apple TV is. I mean, they got some of the best shows.
They got David Attenborough.
They got Ted Lasso. Like their streaming service is great. So it's like, why not? Like that's my whole thing. Is like
I'm good with it.
I think Amazon might have backed out because I think Amazon now is streaming all the Thursday night games, right?
Yep.
Like so every Thursday night games through Prime. Then you got the Monday night shake up, right? So we're getting Troy Aikman and Joe Buck on Monday night, which I'll mute that shit.
You can watch the Mannings.
I possibly could, yeah. Mm-hmm. I have such a hard time with Eli, bro, because like I want to like him, like he's the coolest of the Mannings. But you know what he did?
What did he do?
He's hurt me twice. And you know. What do
The
you?
hardest. I wanted
Yeah.
you to say it. It's important for you to acknowledge it.
You know that what that one lady saying, she was like the first cut is the deepest.
Yep.
Not true. Not
Number-
true.
Number 2 hurts.
Number
too.
2, yeah, number 2 fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know who sang that song, but you fucking wrong, lady. But yeah, dude, Apple. It looks like Apple's ready to buy it, which that means you won't need to get your provider. You just pay for the subscription,
Yeah, that's what I'd prefer.
and it'll be
anyways, 'cause I'm
cheaper
gonna
than a
watch it in
fucking DirecTV.
I'm gonna watch it in the
Yeah.
garage, anyways. My internet's fine. I'm gonna switch to Google Fiber as soon as they dug up my goddamn yard to run the fucking fiber cable. So as soon as that's available, I'm gonna switch to that because they dug up my yard. I might as well take advantage of it.
What, they like knock on the door and we're like, "Yo, we got to run cable."
A few weeks prior, they're like, "Yo, like in a few weeks, we're gonna be running cable through here for Google Fiber, and we're probably gonna
For
dig
real?
up your yard." And they did. And Trudy next door, the poor lady Trudy next door, she's an old widow there. But
Shout out Trudy.
her yard is immaculate. She mows it twice.
Oh, I
a
bet
week.
you she livid.
Her flowers. I think she's a little nutty about it, to be completely honest. But it's
Yeah,
in
you
tip
gotta,
top
like,
shape. But they dug up her driveway and they messed up the actual cement paving of her driveway, and she made him come back and refix it 3 times to do a good job. I watched.
Shout out to Trudy, mad gangster.
She got it done.
Mad gangster, Trudy.
They did it and it was not very good. So
No,
she made him
cheap
come
work.
back out, and then they repatched the hole into a better square, and she still wasn't satisfied. So then they came and chipped up the whole section, the whole like 4 foot by 8 foot section of driveway,
And
And just
repaved
did
the whole thing.
did the whole section over. And I was like,
Fuck
damn.
yeah.
I was like, damn, Trudy. You really didn't like
Trudy's-
them doing that, did you?
Shout out to Trudy's just like,
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
fuck with these people. Y'all. That we need more Trudys in the world. Like, cause that's what's happening here, dude. So like, we got Brew. We get yesterday, like, so basically over the last couple of weeks, right? Like all summer, they've been working on the crib, right? They've been putting shit up, they've been doing all this stuff. Like, but it's really shoddy work, man. Like the shit ain't good
Ooh.
because you're doing quantity versus quality, and you're doing it at a high pace. So you're trying to get a project that could take a couple of days if it's done right, and you're trying to put it into one, and it's not done well, right? And so like you're not cleaning up the work. So now you got Brutus with the broken leg. He's out there stepping on fucking broken ass nails and shit in the grass because they're not cleaning up after themselves, and they're just fucking getting all buck wild with it, So it's like
Messed up.
that shit work, bro. I hate that stuff. So it's just grind it out. Just do it right the first time. Because if not, then you got to come back out and you got to do it again, or you got to you got to come 3 times because you thought you were gonna try to sway old Trudy, and you're like, "Oh, she'll be fine," and Trudy's like, "Nah, motherfuckers,
Nah.
I want this shit done right."
And it got done quick. Like this happened in the span of a week. Like it was she
Shout
like
out
there
to
was
Trudy,
she
gangster.
got it done, dude. I had
Cheers
a water.
to Trudy.
I had a cheers to you, Trudy. She's.
I hope
boom.
you're listening to this episode. Of
I
Two Homies
guarantee
Chatting
she's
Trudy.
not. She we had a pipe burst in the sprinkler line a few weeks ago, and like my wife saw it and let me know about it, and she said like it didn't even like 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes didn't even pass until Trudy was like, "Hey, you got a burst pipe." It was like she's just like it's like Hawkeye and seeing everything and watching out. I was actually grateful she came over and turned it off for me. I was at work, I couldn't do it.
Oh,
So
nice
appreciate that, Trudy.
teamwork,
Cheers to you
bro. It
again.
takes a village. Takes a
But
village.
still, it was kind of a weird example of how Hawkeye she is. Like she might be watching right now somehow. I don't know. Hi, Trudy.
Bro, but that's cool. She's a high Trudy. Sup, Trudy? She watching me, bro. You
She's got
kinda-
cameras, man.
You kind of want neighbors like that. Like we used to have this. I live similar to you. Live in a cul-de-sac, right? And you know, they haven't lived here for like a year now, but there was this older gay couple, and homie would just sit in the chair, smoke cigarettes all day, working on his little yard. Like, I don't know, they were older, so I would assume partially retired. Homie was just like, you knew nothing bad was going on because he had
He's
to
watching.
report.
Yeah.
Never
Eyes are
spoke a
good.
word to each other, acknowledged each other because, you know,
I
a
like
couple
that.
houses down, you
I
know,
like that.
nice little waves. But
like that.
yeah, it's good. It's good to know what's going on in the neighborhood, you know? Like, you got me into the habit from a long time ago of doing the old peek out the blind, you know, just the old lift the blind up.
Sorry about that.
Just peeking out.
I
Like,
don't know.
so like I do that randomly in my house where I'm like, what the fuck's that sound? Peek out the blind. Like, I'm like, what the fuck's going on over
I do
there?
it.
Peek out the
Ain't
blind.
Yeah, I like to know, and I do it. Ain't no sounds even. I'm looking. But now I got cameras. Shout out to another sponsor of the show, Simply Safe, and I got them cameras everywhere. And it's not because I'm like trying to spy. If something goes down, I want to be able to see what happened. I want to be able to see who it was.
Yeah.
Perhaps I want.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
And
it's technology.
having that, and I don't hide them. I don't want to hide them. They're out. Like, you could see them because that's the other deterrent.
Yeah, visual.
That's it.
Visual deterrent.
That's your two-line cannon
Three-phase.
advice of the day. Put the cameras up even if they don't work. Trojan horse that shit.
Yeah. Hey, you're spot on, bro. You know how many houses I lived in with my parents where there'd be like an ADT sign in the house?
Ain't
no ADT in the
Ain't
house.
no ADT. Yeah, all of them.
Little ADT sticker in the house.
How many times have you
Bah.
moved? 6? Well, 7 of them, probably. I'd say 7.
Fucking 19, 20 times. We lived so many. I felt like we were moving all the time growing up. So, you know, not all the time, but like enough to not get bored. You know?
It kind of made you good at the life that you live and have led. Actually, you've made those adjustments well. When
it's kind of chill. Yeah, you know, like we've
whatever.
lived in a couple of places, you know, like but then, you know, we kind of spent a long time in Utah. I mean, it feels like I spent a while there.
Yeah.
Like it feels weird when you're old enough or like you're at an age where you're like, oh, I lived here for like 10 years. And then even then you're like, oh, well, like there's still like 7 adult years that are unaccounted for. And that's a lot. Like, that's a shout out to growing old, bro. What's up?
It's coming for us all. You know what else
Yeah.
is coming?
What's coming?
Beer number 3, dude. It's third quarter.
Woo!
It's time.
Like coming, or like coming.
Coming. Like, it's time. It's like it's about to be here. Like, it's approaching.
Ah, it's parched. I got a sweat stash.
Oh, is it me? I need enough. Let's see. I got it.
I thought you sparked it up.
I got it. I mean, I did. I got it. I
Yeah.
kind of blacked out there for a second. It's my bad.
It kind of like here. You know what happened in my mind was like you were wide open for 3 and your hands were up, and then I passed you the ball, and then like you did nothing, and then passed it at the last second. Trade his ass to Minnesota.
Well, I got Proper Brewing here for number 3. I'm switching gears.
Oh.
It's a little later. It's cooled down. I'm chilling out.
Heyo.
I can't.
Like that you went from
I love the
third to
can.
fourth.
It's a reference to my favorite movie of all time. Number 1 movie of all time for me is Life Aquatic.
Life Aquatic. Classic.
So let me ask you something.
What a great can. Yeah, what's up?
What's your number 1 movie of all time?
Ooh. Like, it's like, what do we like? Can I get some clarity? Like, is it just like what is my number 1 movie of all time? Like, period. Like what movie can I like just repeatedly? I guess like I feel like that's such
you're right, because you could have your one.
Be like, what's your favorite song?
Horror movie, and if you ask me what my favorite song is, it would change depending on.
I'd be like, what do we?
Like every couple of weeks, I've got a new favorite song, kind of thing, you know. So
yeah,
I guess here, let me give you some context of Life Aquatic being my number 1 movie of all time.
Okay, yeah, give me some
So
more.
here's the
deets.
basis for that being number one. One, it's the movie that if I could only watch one movie for the rest of forever, which movie would it be for me? Life Aquatic, hands down.
Okay.
I could watch and
One.
rewatch it and watch it, rewatch it. Okay, and then also the one movie that, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Never gets old is what I was gonna say,
Like
but
never
that's
gets
essentially
old?
the same thing, and
Oh,
and it also is a good encapsulation of me and my sense of humor and what I'm looking for in a movie.
you're a funny guy. You're a
And then
dry funny
there's
guy.
some plot twists, a little bit of a
Yeah.
love side story. There's a little bit, there's a lot going on there. Owen Wilson's great. I mean,
Young Owen Wilson.
yeah,
Younger Bill Murray.
well, it was a while ago, so
Yeah.
they were all younger. It's old. It's not a new movie for sure.
Ooh. I, see, the problem is like trying to answer that question, which is like if I could watch one movie for the rest of my life, which, like, oh man.
I'll tell you what, it
Ooh.
wouldn't be for me. It wouldn't be film of Adam Scott putting. I cannot stand that long putter. Not a fan.
Yo, shout out to Adam Scott though, UNLV. What's up? I would probably throw out. Damn, bro, that's tough.
Crack your third beer, and
Okay, yeah.
stall a little more. You're
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
you're doing really great at stalling here. I'm actually pretty proud of that alone. And I'd actually, to be honest, if you didn't end up giving an answer, that would be more impressive than giving an answer at this point.
I gotta give one.
I don't even think you have to anymore, to be honest. I would open your third beer and change the subject. That would be a boss move.
Well, shout out to Brewed and Canned in Portland, Oregon. Stormbreaker, Kenny. It's hot out. So I'm gonna hit it with some Sandal Season Mexican lager.
That's dope. Mexican lager. You got yourself.
Oh, I splashed mine.
Ooh.
Mm,
Splash
splashed myself.
You're a
Damn.
master. That's all part of the distraction to change the subject. You're a master. I told you. I knew it. That's why you're good at your job, sir.
Bro, I'm hoping that, like, you know what I'm hoping to really get good at is just straight golf, bro. I'm in a mental mindset. Kind of went through the process, and I might try to get a little part-time job at the golf course so I can play free golf. Work one Saturday, like twice.
Like Marshall? Like, would you marshal?
No, I'd like just.
I
open
played
house.
Cedar Hills a few weeks ago with a guy, with one of my customers who has a corporate pass at Cedar Hills. And so he plays there a lot. Like, it's pretty much, he uses it. It's pretty much it. You ever get those Valpak envelope full of coupons in Utah? Anyways, we followed a guy who marshaled on Fridays and was buddies with the guy who marshals on Tuesday. It happened to be a Tuesday. And there was this whole fun exchange on the back nine there with Friday and Tuesday Marshall and homie and myself. Actually, it was jolly good. And some other guy too who was like
Jolly good.
There's some other guy too who didn't say much and just enjoyed the back and forth between some locals and some, people who worked there, who knew the place, who knew everybody, who were there a lot.
Yeah, I just want free golf. I just want to play a lot of golf.
Nothing is free, and what you ought to do is tally up how much it would cost to play as much golf as you really would, and then tally up how much this job would take from you, and then you could see if it was really worth it. Just a hint, just because you might think that you have to do that, but in all reality, that time might be more valuable, and you can still play that much golf. You should play that much golf. You should golf all the time. I'm with you. I bought a new putting mat rug. It showed up today.
What you got?
It's big.
What you get? Yeah.
It's the cool one. It's padded.
Yeah,
It's got the
like
holes, multi-holes,
multiple
both directions. It's
Oh,
long.
look at you.
I don't even know if it's
Yeah.
gonna fit in the office, to be honest.
No, that's probably a garage thing.
No, it's going in the office.
Oh yeah, you got to.
That's where I putt. That's where I putt.
Yeah, you get your putting reps in.
Hmm.
I saw you up in Logan, right? Weren't you in Logan?
I was.
Did you guys play this past weekend?
No, we haven't. I was supposed to play today, but I got held up at doing my job. It's probably more important.
Yeah.
But Wheaties went and played. He honored the tea time. He showed up and played with the group they paired us with.
Oh yeah, what do you shoot? Does anybody know?
All I know is halfway through he was 3 over, so he was doing all right for himself.
That's not bad.
So he was doing okay. Wheaties
Good for
swings the
him.
club. He's out there throwing darts.
That's a lot of it is just high reps, bro. Just keeping it in your mind, mental reps.
Yeah.
You know, like I think I sent you that good golf. I've been watching a lot of their videos. Those dudes can fucking play golf. You know, like, but they come up with like cool ass shit to do too. So like, you know, like they take $1,000 and two people got to buy clubs, $500 a piece basically, and get a setup and play golf type deal. You know, some shit like that where it's like just like kind of like Rick Shields, you know, where they're just good at golf. And you're like, mental reps.
I like Rick Shields. You watch him. You can watch him on YouTube play golf with Kevin from Office, and it'll surprise you at how good homeboy is at golf. Kevin, I mean, from The Office. Rick Shields is good. He plays all the time, but I like their style. I like that subgenre of golf video live channel stuff. I enjoy it. I subscribe to it.
Yeah,
I watch it all. I love it.
Yeah, that's just good.
Okay.
There's a channel called Scratch, right?
I know Scratch.
And that dude does a round with Kevin Malone from The Office. That is
dude's a golf
fun,
guy.
Right? There's a little swindle. Yeah, like rumor has it. You know, I mean, he does it, and I know you haven't ever watched The Office, but like he does it in an episode of The Office. Where,
it's that they're like, can you
nobody
golf?
expects it. Nobody expects him to be good, but he loves to gamble, and like so he's always like he's good. I mean, he's good at golf.
I like it.
You know?
He can play. I like that.
Yeah, dude. It's but it's all it's just getting out there and working on shit. It's just like, like that's the thing. It's like you remember how we play volleyball, right? And like you get good at volleyball by going in and playing sixes, right? And like going in and playing 9 or playing 18, right? But you also got to go in and just serve a bunch. You got to get reps where somebody's serving at you a bunch so you can pass. Or you're going to run from this spot to this spot and set, right? You're going to get that kind of like individual attention on a specific rep that you're wanting. So like if I'm going to go to the driving range, I'm going to work on some wedge work. I'm trying to work on some stuff or like some chipping a specific area. If you're chipping with my 9 and my 8.
If you're a sprinter, you run races and you also spend time on your own working on your get off the line.
Right?
If you
so you gotta kind of complement that, and you gotta go like you gotta find. I feel like just as much as you want to play 18, all right. So this is how it factored in, right? So, okay, so you go play 18 and you play a really good round and you shoot even, right? So you shoot 72. You swing the club 72 times, right? You go hit a large bucket. That's like 100 balls. So 100 swings is way more reps than 72 swings. And all you're trying to do is get like those contact reps and like keep your posture, focus on that grip, all those other things. So then that way, long term, when you're on the course, you can have more consistency and then you kind of complement like you did like a range day, course day, and then like
you're right. I think there's benefits to both for sure.
Yeah.
Spend time on the range, especially to get comfortable with your swing or your clubs. But I read an article recently from I wish I had it in front of me. I obviously didn't know this was going to come up, or else I would have. But it was an LPGA Tour player talking about this and made a really great point. I'll see if I can find it really quick while I talk about it. But she said, range is great and all of that. It's really good for warming up. But whenever in a round of golf do you ever get a perfect lie or an exact line to a shot? Never. And so the range is good for things like warming up, or getting comfortable, or consistency, or drills. It's important to get that.
Yeah.
But just like you were saying before, you also got to do the task. You also got to play.
Yeah, you gotta
golf.
apply it.
You have
Yeah,
to go
you
and
gotta,
play the golf. And I actually don't spend a lot of time on the range. I play the golf. I maybe should spend. I could go. The thing that happens to me and a lot of people I know is you go to the range and you crush it. I go and I crush it. And it's like people are like, "Oh, you warming up for the Corn Ferry, bro?" And I'm like, "No, man, I gotta go home. I got a kid. It's cool."
No, man. I slang solo, dog.
No, dude, I'm like a 14. It's like I'm not like good. It's just it's the range. It's like playing. I don't know. I liked what she said about how you're never getting that perfect shot like you would line up on the range.
Yeah,
and you get that with all the time. She says it's better. Sometimes I try to just play different shots and different clubs in practice rounds than I would normally play and get reps that way. And I was like, that's pretty smart.
I think that's great. Like, I'd love to be able to have that access to be able to just kind of like sit on a course and like take one
Right?
hole,
We definitely
hit
do
4
not
different balls.
Have that luxury.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like it's hard. And plus, it's like all like I don't know. I would wonder what her perspective would be if she wasn't pro. Like, but at the same time, I completely agree that like the only way to really know how to play a golf course is to go play golf courses. Like like outside of that, you're just trying to figure out yardage, how far do you hit a club, how well do you like
what
working
does the
on
different
the consistency.
What do the different lies and conditions do to that ball flight?
But like I hit a ball off a fucking tree root the other day, and I have like there's no tree root on the fucking range,
Yep.
So
exactly, you can't practice for that, but you had those reps doing that now.
I prefer courses that have the chipping practice area mainly because I start to really kind of hone in on that 8 to 9 iron chip putt action, kind of the bump and run onto the green. So I've kind of been working on that. That's kind of saved a couple strokes, kept me a little conservative out there. That's a lot of it. It's just playing a little conservative, but getting a little aggressive.
Yeah, finding greens, finding fairways and finding greens. That's really what every average golfer should be working on. Whatever you can do, however you can do it, find the fairways, find the greens.
One day I'll find as many greens as possible. One day, that's the goal. I just want to break. I had a phone call today, bro. You want to hear something? I had a phone call with Bandon Dunes today.
How'd it go?
It's expensive.
What was the content with Bandon Dunes? Were you called them asking for a tee time?
So you go to their website.
BandonDunes.com.
Something like that. And you fill out like a reservation there. Like, what do you want? Do you want lodging? Do you want the round? How many courses do you want to play? Things like that. And then they shoot you. They spit you a phone call. Ring, ring. Hey-o. And so rumor has it. I don't know if it's true. We'll find out. But in October, my dad's supposed to be around the PNW area. We talked about meeting up in Bandon Dunes. And so I got some late October tee times options, but I got to wait until I'm within the 21 days. And definitely a perk of being a Oregon resident versus not being a resident. It's fucking quite expensive to play some golf there.
And because you live in Oregon, they're like, oh, here, it's a little bit less.
It's a little bit less.
That's fair.
And by a little bit less, like significantly less, but like nearly, it feels like nearly $200 less.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
like for example, if we were to go, like, one day, I hope that we do this, because this is like a course that's
Like in October?
yeah, if you want to come in October, we can fuck with that. Fuck yeah. But it's
I like October.
$365
I'm in.
for a round of golf.
That's
For a round
that
of
seems
golf.
excessive, but I wouldn't. I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell my wife how much that costs.
Fucking hurt my chest
She'll
when
come.
she said
She'll
it.
come on the trip. She just needs to know it's golf and not that it's $365 golf. Just saying.
That price made you cough, bro. I've never heard of a price.
I'll pay it for that course. I paid that course on video games like my entire life.
Yeah, so then what you do is
Iconic
you play the morning round, and then you play you got to play 2 rounds of 18 a day,
Oh,
because then
damn.
you get
Oh man,
you get the
36 holes a day.
replay. Yeah, you get the replay in the afternoon, and it's like it's like a third. It's like 2/3 of the price. So
Oh,
it's
boy.
like you can
So
pay
now I'm-
$365,
or pay
or-
$500.
or like you could pay like $750, or you play like it's like, it was blowing my mind. And then, like, as I told her, I was like, well, no, I live in Portland. So she was like, oh, you do? She's like, oh, you get well, good for you. It's like, she was like, you're a resident, so this is how much your fees are. I was like, oh shit, that's so wonderful. Like,
That's so
I
silly.
think it's like, yeah, bro. I mean,
go to Costco and have a membership in my Oregon residency.
move to Oregon, bro. We get
I'm
cheaper
glad.
green fees.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you got those clubs, bro.
Bro, we gotta get this. Hey, man, it's not set in stone. All right, I gotta wait. 21 days out.
I want to
wait.
come. I'm in. I don't care how much it costs. Just let me know.
Okay, dude. Have you watched Loopers?
No, I suck. I told you I was
Bro.
going to watch it the other night, and then I just don't. I just forget.
Listen, man,
I lost my shoes. And
the way
my hat.
lost my shoes.
It's bad.
Mom, where are my shoes?
I couldn't find a thing.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get you there tonight. Tonight's your night. A nice little live round, PGA round / Loopers, because they just highlight Bandon Dunes so well, bro. They just highlight Bandon Dunes so well. But there's also like 6 courses out there, and I plan on playing at 4 or 5 of them.
6 courses at
It's gonna-
Bandon Dunes area.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
There's Bandon Dunes. I want to play Bandon Dunes. I want to play Pacific Dunes. I want to play, I think it's called Bandon Trails. And I think it's called the Sheep Ranch. Those are the ones I want to play.
Sounds awesome. I want to come.
Yeah. Yeah, come hang out, bro. Let's go. That's all that's all I'm working on, bro. That's all I'm working on. As we
Me too.
as we sunset off into the evening, and I've been working on all these delicious beverages. I'm gonna work on this final beverage, Ken, which is, oh shit, this Kirkland grapefruit hard seltzer
Oh, shut up.
to finish the night.
The
What a
freaking Kirkland.
The exclusivity that I have
Oh my
for
god.
Kirkland is fantastic. You'll never know, Ken. You'll never
Oh,
know what it's like.
I never know. I'll only get to taste the churros and pizza. That's it. That's all I'll
Bro.
ever get. That is it.
Pizza's pretty fire.
That is it. That is it. Let's see. Let's see. I got one. I got a 4th quarter beer for you.
Ooh, hold it up.
Vernal Brew Company here. with the
Colonel.
mama's milk imperial stout.
Oh, hey.
Little darky
Oh.
dark. I'm coming hot.
Yo, trying to really sunset off.
I'm
I mean,
hungry.
I'm
hungry. I needed some soup.
Oh, what do you? Isn't it hot? What'd you make a soup for?
It's good. It's
Beer
tasty.
soup. Good soup.
It's tasty. Shout out Vernal Brewing Co.
Imperial stout, huh?
I get down with some stouts, dude. Don't you stout? I stout. I don't know about you.
I don't stout.
I can
stout.
I can limeade and I can stout. I'm diverse.
I can
I'm
limeade.
versatile.
No,
Agile.
you're Swiss
I'm
Army knife.
adaptable. I can do a lot of things.
You're comfortable being uncomfortable.
I don't think I've ever been comfortable.
Oh, that's like you're like the Hulk. The key is to always be angry.
Is that the key?
That's what he said. That's what he said one time.
Is Bill Murray in Loopers?
I can't remember. I think he might have maybe a small cameo. but I
Loopers,
don't
The
think
Caddy's
so.
Long Walk, trailer number 1, 2019, movie clips, indie. That's the one?
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, play it. I'm trying to play it. I play. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh yeah, that
Yeah, I
looks
mean,
like
you just
Oregon.
get like a nice, great course. It's,
I
but it's
watched
all over.
this.
Starts in like St. Andrews.
I've seen
and-
this. I've watched this.
Have you?
I just didn't know what it was. I watched it. It was on Golf Channel. I watched this. I've seen
Oh, okay. Okay, good for
this.
you.
I'm up to date. I just didn't know that this was that.
Yeah, I'm a big. If you wanna
I'm gonna
watch
watch it again tonight. It was awesome. It was like a few years ago when it came out. Oh
if
shit!
you
That
wanna
guy
watch,
almost got hit.
Heyo!
I'm watching the trailer right now. It's really hyping it up. Actually, I'm really excited to watch this tonight.
Yeah,
Because
great
yeah,
guy.
there's Bill Murray, Abandoned Dunes, Looper, Abandoned Dunes. Oh, Bill Murray's shorts. I watched him play Thanksgiving Point once with Mike Weir
Oh,
back in 2003. 2003, I got
At a
some
Pro-Am?
tickets at a Pro-Am at Thanksgiving Point, and I'll never forget. He was cool. It was the day I became like a real Bill Murray fan. I was 18, and I followed him the whole day, and he wore an umbrella hat and played excellent
Fantastic.
golf and was funny. Was the funniest guy around. It was awesome. It was
what
majestic.
do
It
you
was
do? You
majestic.
have? Do you have a William Murray polo at all that you wear at the golf course?
No, I've put a few in my cart. There's a few I felt like I couldn't live without, but that's a high. I struggle when a polo starts getting north of $100. I struggle.
I sent you a link, I told you about merchandise that I purchased today, where I was like, way too much goddamn money, but I was like, yo, I watch you guys on YouTube all the time, so why not just
You get what you pay for.
give you a little support? Yeah, and with like lanky, tall, skinny, athletic build, polos aren't always built for us.
You have to be careful. That's true. When I find
Yeah, sometimes they're a little round.
when I find a line I like, I usually buy all the shades, like colors
Yeah.
that they have, because you find a line that they cut right, that whatever they use to cut it, the pattern fits you well. You're like, oh, finally, Adidas has one now. So I'm an Adidas guy now, but that's just because I bought one and I was like, this fits. So I
Dude,
went back and
I
bought
went
the
to-
rest.
I went to Kohl's and they had a
They
couple
had it.
Nike polos, a couple large, tall size. I'm like, all right, lock it up. One Under Armour. I'm like,
But see,
sweet.
these are below $100. Like I could pay $75 for a really good polo. I can get there.
Well, so I bought a hat too because they.
the
it's like $99.
The total can be
Like,
above
like-
$100, but anything above $100 for just one shirt, I start to struggle with that. That's my line. That's my line. And so you're like, here's this like
Yeah, that's tough.
they have a Life Aquatic polo.
I saw that.
I thought I could not live without it. I
Until
saw
you
that
were
the
like,
total
totally
was
can't.
$180, and I said,
Woo, steak.
I could probably live without that.
180. That's like a car payment for like a 98 Toyota uh 4Runner. I don't know, man. Like, you talking 180
Yeah, it's
for a Polo?
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What, does it got tracking on it? Does it like monitor your heartbeat? Does it put itself on you?
It better.
What does it do? What else does it do?
I think it just has buttons.
Does it
narrate? Just at the
narrate?
top.
Does it narrate Life
It's
Aquatic while you're
like a
walking
pattern.
the
I
course?
think it just has a pattern on
What
it.
the fuck?
It's just a pattern.
That's
it's just
one-
a polo. And it's a
Bill.
pattern.
Bill, if you're ever listening to this podcast,
Thank you for listening if you are.
shout out. I
Thank
love you.
First of all, you're the best. You're the GOAT.
Yeah.
Loved
What
you
the
and
fuck,
everything.
man? What the fuck?
But yeah, your polos are
That's too
too
much.
expensive.
It's too much.
Some shit might be on sale now because I don't know if anybody. I don't know. It's just when something's that expensive, I quickly realize, oh, this is not for me. I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
this is for somebody else.
That's how I'm kind of.
And I'm okay
I'm
with that.
Yeah, and
I
I don't
spend
typically-
more
I'm
on a
not
polo
somebody who
now
likes
than
to
I
spend
used to.
money on himself. Yes, but you
So-
have no choice.
It's work clothes and golf clothes. It's like 6
Yeah.
out of 7 of my days. That's what I'm wearing is one of those. Like
3/4 zips, all that. Yeah.
all of that. So that's what I own. Yeah. That's everybody when I
Yeah.
go to work, they're like, you golfing today? I'm like, no, it's just the same clothes for work and golf. It's awesome.
By the way, like shout out to the father-in-law, always just hooking it up with like solid 3/4 zips all the time. Pops is giving me a couple good 3/4 zips too. So no, the dads in my
Coming
life,
through.
they're coming through with the
Nice.
3/4 zips. So,
Nice.
so, but if this good polo comes in nice, like how I want it to, where like the boys looking nice and strong on the course, you know, I got their old school like Masters looking hat too, like their you know, like it's like a kind of similar fit to this type of deal. But I might go 3/4 zip on there, you know. Their content's too good not to support. So I'm like, hey, let me support your merchandise too, bro. You guys are good. I'm watching you. You're out
Might-
there killing it.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, why not? I'll give them a try. Plus, I'm like, we're all like those same sizes that they are. You know, they're all like these tall, skinny, kind of stronger dudes. So I'm like, oh, like you, Andrew, you guys look like you're that kind of the athletic fit.
I
There's
would
like
say
no difference in
tall,
length.
skinny, and soft is kind of more my build, but
Nah, man, you're not soft, bro. You like
that was a little soft.
nah, like a mashed potato,
Like
thick
a maple bar, right?
like what you got a little, you got a little
maple bar
strumpf,
donut. Like a maple bar donut.
like a little grit. You got a little grit to you,
Long,
you know, like
skinny, and a little soft. It's okay. Come
I
at
feel
me.
you.
Come at me and see. I'm also fast and I move like water. So
Hey yo, the water's great. It's good.
don't
What,
doubt a
are
man who
you-
drinks a stout.
Don't doubt a man. Don't doubt the stout. That's right,
Don't doubt the stout.
Kenny.
tasty.
Before we set sunset on, before we moonlight
Before we
off,
set sun,
Before we-
yeah.
are you playing around this weekend?
Rumor has it, yes, it's not booked yet, but I might be playing a mountain course with a friend of ours.
Oh, what mountain course?
Undetermined. Hoping Mountain Dell. I'm leaning towards Mountain Dell, but
Great
we were
course.
looking at also playing the canyons because
Ooh.
they'll be in the area, and I'm coming up with the kid for the day, and the kid's
Ooh.
gonna play with the other kid, and we get to stay away
Oh.
for some golf.
Let me know how that is, by the way.
I'll keep you updated.
Yo, please do. I'll check it on the Grant.
I'll log it. Yeah,
You know,
log
Yeah,
I
log it
log
on the
rounds I'm
Grant.
playing.
Yeah, I
combine
tried. The
them.
Pops
They
keeps
combine
talking
them.
about it.
They
so I'm
combine
trying.
them. I'm like 4 rounds away from like having enough to have like a legit handicap. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be legit, and then you can enter tournaments. That's all. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be legit.
I'm interested in trying something like that eventually.
Why
Like
not?
maybe
Go
going
mess
into
around
next.
and qualify for the Portland Am, and mess around and do good and qualify for like the Portland Open, and then mess
I
around
need
and
you on my
qualify
bag,
for a
bro.
Corn
I
Fair.
need you on my bag.
I'll fly out. I got your bag. I'll
I'll
carry
be
it.
like, hey,
I got
I
it.
need you. Come on,
I can
come
carry
on.
it. I can carry it. I can keep you straight.
Bring.
I can
Like,
keep you
what do I
swinging.
need?
I can keep you level.
You know what's actually been the best gift of the game lately is on Prime Day. I think I told you I purchased myself a range
Knowing
finder,
distance is key.
crushing, changing everything for me
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Knowing
Now
your
I'm not
distance,
hitting.
knowing how
Yeah,
far
I
something
got
is.
slope on that thing too,
Slope
so
is key. Slope is key.
slope is nice.
Slope helps. Slope helps for sure. Because I don't know
So,
that
it's
math.
115, 102.
102 with
I'm
the
so-
down. Sure.
Yeah, like that's how you wanna know. That's all. It's nice. It's nice. We're just out here trying to function. I'm just ready for the fall because then I'm gonna have like probably get
just
early Friday rounds,
I'm just
Saturday
trying
college
to-
football, Sunday football.
Yeah, that's true. Because the weekends are going to be really busy coming in.
What are you trying to do?
But I'm just trying to get ready for the senior tour. I'm trying to go just qualify like accidentally in my late 40s for a couple of PGA events just to qualify
Ooh.
when I turn 55 or whatever the cut is, to just spend the last 10 years of my healthy life just playing in golf tournaments with some of the greats and just being one of the guys.
High five.
Playing in the
Dude,
senior
I
open.
I would love
That's the
to
goal.
see
I got
you
like
out there. That'd be
20
That'd be
years.
sick. Like it's just like I'm with you. That would be great. That'd be
It's a silly.
sick.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
That'd be to be able to be at that level, like
They're pretty good, man.
where like you go out to a golf course and you're like casually hitting like 10 or 11 under.
It's
Like
crazy.
that's what I assume that feels like.
Yeah.
Like some casual ass course like Cedar Hills or even Wildwood. They're going out and they're fucking putting out like a 10 under.
Maybe.
Like it's nothing. Probably 18 under.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know either, man. I don't know.
Golf is hard. Golf is hard. Golf will keep you honest.
It is.
Once you feel you got it, golf will let you know you don't.
I
Golf
just feel
is a
like those
4-letter
guys are
word, dude.
So good.
Golf is a
They're
4-letter
just
word.
so good. That's great. Wow, great. So is that. So is Nike.
It's true.
So is Ping. You're a bunch of 4-letter words over there, guy.
I will not be bought or sold for advertisements. I will not sell out to the corporate machine. I will not tell you where to go for your golf clubs. I will not tell you which hats are the best to wear. I won't tell you that Nike shirts fit the best and this Ping hat's the dopest you've ever seen. And I picked up my clubs from You Winter Golf in Sandy.
I did have a question
Golf Galaxy formerly.
Before we officially
Before we set the sun officially. Sun.
Sleep.
Sun. Sleep.
What
On
how's
late
Irons
night.
treating you, bro?
Good.
Late night with Ken and Trace.
Two homies chatting way too late. They good. I'm feeling them. I'm getting better at them. I realized something the last couple of rounds that I've been playing them. Because they're better, I don't have to try as hard to compensate. And so I've been like pulling them and yanking them so hard to the left, and I'd be like, "What am I doing? I'm swinging like I used to have to get the distance that I used to try to push for or whatever."
Yeah.
And now I don't have to get that same feel. And so that's been a big step. I'll tell you what. Found a lot of greens. Found a lot of greens. Even in tough lies, I found a couple greens. But as you aforementioned, it was really the flat stick that did it for me. And I don't know. So the greens weren't that tricky, I guess. I made a lot of
I'm
putts.
so proud of you. I remember. I think I texted you and I was like, "Ooh, looks like my guy was sinking putts today."
Yeah.
Like,
I sunk a couple birdie putts, so that helps the average. I think I chipped in from the
it's
fringe once too, so that helps the average too.
hey, bro, I freaking chipped in when I shot the 80. Bro, that's
It
what
helps.
I did on 10.
It
On
helps.
10, went in with a 9-iron right off the green, just a little chip.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh my god.
Nice play.
I've been working on it. Shout out to Rick Shields.
Shout out. Use a different club. You don't need your 60 right there.
Yeah, I'm not as good. You know, like this is how I have to play golf, right? You know, not to. I'm sure people don't want to hear this, but
Hurry, dude. The
thanks
sun
for
is
listening. I have to remind myself that I'm just not as good as these guys, so I just got to go with what I know is going to just fucking work for me.
setting. A lot of us try too hard.
Yeah, like I got it. Ego is the enemy
Ego
on
is
the
the
golf
enemy.
course.
Ego
And
is
at
the
times, the obstacle is the way
It's true.
on the golf course.
It's true.
And always, stillness is the key. And thanks, everybody, for listening to this fresh episode of Two of Chat. What did you get? Wait, what did you say? But what? But what? You say but.
But what?
You said but.
But I was going to say, but don't be afraid. Courage is calling.
Oh!
That's his next book. So
It's so fun. It's funny because I was like, how would I fit Courage is Calling in here as I was saying other words? You know, I was thinking about those words. And I was like,
got you.
just going to let it go.
That's why there's
Just
two
gonna let it
homies
go.
chatting.
Hey, I can't wait to hit the links with you again, my friend. But if you guys are looking to add somebody to the round, I highly recommend the homie Dougie, who just started Spanking Whitey recently and is enjoying it.
Nice.
So high 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
I'll try and go hit him up next time.
Yeah, you know, add somebody to the crew.
There's a
Hey,
spot.
you got Tim Spencer out there lately? What's up?
No, he's MIA. You know how he is sometimes.
Woo!
He's probably just
Disappearing.
He's just doing something cool.
He's that
somewhere.
Burning Man.
He's just doing something cool somewhere, being handsome.
Yeah.
And
Cool
that's
guy.
fine. He'll be back. He's supposed to be back soon. And
Shout out, Tim.
yeah. But Dougie, we got room. A holla.
Holla, 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 holla. All right, bro. Till next time, man.
Ciao.
Oh, wait. Thanks, Zoom. Shout out to Kenny on the Zoom. Holla. Zencaster, Podbean, for always just keeping the two homies chatting live. Episode 61, which is super sweet.
A lot
8
of
more
them.
episodes. That's a lot. It's
can't
been fun,
believe
bro. Yeah. Keep you posted on the rounds. I'm definitely playing golf tomorrow, so I'll keep you posted on that round.
Please do.
All right, bro.
Peace, homie.